What's up, EDC family? This is the Sagittarius mid-March reading. In these mid-monthly focuses, I just try to, narrow down where it is that you can use your energy to your advantage, where you can focus your time and attention to get the best outcome for yourself. I'm just trying to see where we can win. So let's go in and see what's going on with Sagittarius in mid-March 2019. We're tapping into that divine wisdom, that infinite intellect. Let's see what's going on. Sagittarius, what's happening in March? Mid-March. Mid-March for Sagittarius. Mid-March for Sagittarius. Mid-March for Sagittarius. Mid-March for Sagittarius. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Queen of Cups. 8 of Cups. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I feel like you're just going for your ultimate happiness. You're going for your ultimate happiness, and you are allowing your intuition to lead you there. Sometimes the situation may not be as stable as you would like it to be, but I feel like if you're happy there, then who can tell you, where you can and can't be, or who can tell you what's not for you? Only you know what's for you. Even if the situation is not 100% stable at the time, I feel like if anybody else isn't able to, Sagittarius is able to look at the big picture. There are a couple other signs who are able to see things from an aerial view, who can look at a big picture. But in terms of just seeing from a higher perspective, or understanding things from, like a more spiritual standpoint, or really understanding, these esoteric lessons, really doing the deep thinking, and just getting stuff that may not be common knowledge, or may not necessarily be common sense, something that takes thinking on a much deeper or higher level. Sagittarius, I feel like you're able to do that. And whatever situation this is that may not look stable, or that may feel unstable at the time, only you know what satisfies you. Only you know what makes your heart happy. And I feel like this is an energy of going after that. Even if sometimes you have to take a break and just kind of regroup, build your energy back up, re-up on the energy, and get back in the game. And that's what we're doing. But I do feel an energy here of you seeing something in someone that others would not see. Maybe that other person does not even see in themselves as of yet. See, this shit is saying I'm live, but quit acting stupid. Stop it. Stop it. Like, for real. Acting dumb. Don't do that. Anyways, yeah. You know what's good for you. You see things that other people may not see. Maybe even the person doesn't even see themselves, in the way that you see them. So the situation may be unstable, but I feel like you see things from a higher perspective, and you can kind of stick in there. Even if sometimes you have to walk away to just kind of get your energy back right. That's basically a summarization of what I just said, before it showed that the live play was off on my computer. I don't know if y'all saw it all or what, but whatever. Let's keep moving. The Empress, Knight of Cups, Death. Yeah, pretty much just supporting and confirming what I just said. With the Empress, you know what it is that you want. You know what it is that makes you happy. You know what it is that satisfies your heart. Even if it isn't necessarily what everyone else would see as a happy ending, or what everyone else would see as, the ultimate goal. The Empress is very sure of themselves. They know exactly what it is that they have going on. She's very much so acquainted with this little bauble that's in her hand, and that little star halo or headband or whatever tells me that she's very much so in tune mentally. This is somebody who, they know that all is mental. They know how to attract the abundance that they seek. So even if a situation is a little bit unstable, like if anybody else couldn't do it, this person could do it. This person could make a bad situation turn and be something good. The death card here speaks about, something ending and then being reborn in a different way. So wherever the situation, like I said, may be unstable, and sometimes you have to walk away to kind of get yourself back together before you can return to the situation and continue to work on it, or continue to give good energy to it. Sometimes it takes you to, kind of take that time to regroup and have that break, get your mind right before you can get back into it. But I feel like a change is coming here where something may have been unstable. Maybe that situation is dying away or dying off. That instability is ending so they can be reborn. And when it's reborn, it will be transformed into something that taught you a lot about love, that taught you a lot about commitment, that taught you a lot about persistence and consistency when giving yourself to a situation that you are really passionate about. It's almost like, just like I said, you may see something in a person that other people don't see, or that this person themselves does not even see. Because I feel like you are more spiritually in tune, Sagittarius, or you have a knowledge of things that, maybe this person is not completely aware of yet. You're more of the conscious person. The other person may still be kind of what they call, sleep. They ain't quote unquote woke yet, but you are the person who is very aware and very conscious. You pay attention to signs and symbols and energy. You know about, alchemy, and you're into, astrology and tarot, just like you here on this channel. I'm feeling like you are that person who wears that hat in the relationship while the other person is still trying to figure out who they are. And I do feel like that maybe they have had like a dark, like a grim life, or maybe like, the love had been sucked out of them, or whatever the case may be. It's like you, but I do feel like you inspire this person. Like they can see that you see something in them that maybe they don't even see, or that no one else even sees. I feel like you're a light to this person. With two of these cards having white horses, it's like you come in as sort of like a light being to this person, where they may have been going through a really dark phase in life, or they've just had a really hard and dark and gloomy life, period. I think you come in and you bring like relief to them, and they're inspired to maybe change some things about themselves. And I feel like that's where that unstable situation may be transforming here after a brief period of it ending. I don't know if the ending is happening here mid-March, or the ending has already happened and things are getting ready to revamp themselves, or you've taken that time apart and now it's like, okay, I'm ready to like get back in the game and, keep working on this situation. But I do see transformation happening here. And with the 10 of Cups, it tells me that you will eventually get what it is that you want. It's just a process here. It's definitely a transformative process that must go down. But like I said, you know what it is that you want. And nobody can really tell you anything about what it is that you want. And I don't advise you that you listen to anybody who's trying to tell you about what it is that you want. I actually feel like if you have those influences around you who are trying to make you walk away from something, like whether it be on social media and you have these, men ain't shit posts, or, have these posts about women divesting, like, don't deal with a man at all if he's not, if he's not this, that, and the other. I feel like even those type of things, as sound arguments as they may be, because I'm not down in those people either, because they definitely have a point. They definitely have a point. But you know what makes you happy. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You know what fills your heart with joy. You know what ignites your passions. And with the Empress energy, I feel like you're very deeply rooted in that. And you have this sense of knowing that everything is eventually going to be okay. It's just a transformative process, and things that are beautiful and that are sacred and that are long lasting, like the 10 of Cups would be, especially paired with the Empress, who is like, the nurturer of an empire. So whatever love this is, or whatever situation this is that you're very passionate about, in its full culmination, it's something that can sustain generations. And I don't feel like you're going to allow any other person's opinion to sway you off that path. The Empress is very in tune with manifesting what it is that she wants, and with kind of setting the standard or setting the environment, maintaining the environment for her blessings to be poured into her hand, where she doesn't have to go and actively hunt for them. So it's not like you chasing an opportunity or chasing a person trying to make them change. It's more like you holding the energy of love within yourself so that you welcome that transformation, so that you give it time and room for the transformation to happen authentically. And when it does happen, you have saved that space in your heart. You've saved room for that blessing to come to you, because your energy has played a big part in actually manifesting it, being that you're seeing this person or you're seeing this situation in a way that nobody else even sees it. Like somebody else may not even want this situation. It may be a person who feels unwanted, or who feels thrown away, or opportunity that nobody's really checking for. And you may like really dead ass be the only person who's checking for this opportunity. Other people may want you to do other things. You may have thought about doing other things because other people actually have valid points in saying that maybe you should try something else. Maybe you should walk away from this unstable situation and do such and such, or blase blase, that is more stable, or that is better, or walk away from this relationship and be with somebody who's better, or who treats you better, or who has more. But it all boils down to you knowing what it is that makes you happy, and you loving the situation, loving this person, loving this relationship, loving this commitment that you've made to it, enough to where you stay firmly grounded and firmly rooted in manifesting whatever it is. You're very grounded, very rooted in manifesting, and nobody can really tear you away from what it is that you want at this point. That's deep. That's deep. That's real. Mm. Your oracle says the universe works fast when I'm having fun, and the Empress can do just that. The Empress doesn't really have any worries. So while you are still very lighthearted, I don't feel like no depression or nothing on your end. Just like I said, sometimes you just feel like you have to walk away from a situation so you can regroup. Sometimes when things get a little heavy, you like, okay, I need to maybe take a trip, or I need to, kind of maybe ghost the situation for a couple weeks, couple months, so that I can get myself back to my high spirited self, my fun loving self. You know how that is, Sagittarius. How you just kind of have to remove yourself from a heavy energy long enough to find, that fun in life again. But you are actually able to manifest this thing that you're so passionate about and that you love so much, because you value yourself enough to make sure that you're in a good energy. Because you can't really create nothing in your life if you are always in a bad, sulky type energy. Even if you're trying to be in a situation with a person who is, sulky, or who has had a dark life, or if you're trying to, build a business with this type of person, or if you are working under this person like that and you are trying to be promoted, and you have to kind of have to get through that barrier of a person who's just always in a bad mood. However this energy applies in your life, you are very focused on what it is that you want, but you are also focused on making sure that you feel good, to the point that you'll even walk away or take a break from what it is that you like, just long enough to get back in a good energy. And then it's like, okay, put me back in the game, coach. I'm ready to go back in and keep working. I definitely feel commitment energy, especially with that Knight of Cups. Knights are very honorable people. They do what they say they're going to do. And with this Knight of Cups, this is like commitment. I feel something for this situation, for this opportunity, for this obligation, for this person. So I'm going to keep at it. And I'm going to make sure I feel good along the way. I'm going to make sure my energy stays in a good place, so that I'm nurturing that space for this transformation to happen. You are definitely seated in expectancy. It's like you expect to have that 10 of Cups with the Empress. You expect to have the fullness of what it is that you're manifesting, and you love it, and you want to keep at it, regardless of what other people have to say, even when their counter arguments are valid. Even if you can, because I feel like Sagittarius can do that. You can hear somebody else's argument and be like, damn, that makes sense. But how I feel makes sense to me. So I'm going to go with how I feel, because at the end of the day, this is my life. And I co-create this reality for myself. And that's what's up. That's what's up. So, I mean, keep doing what you're doing, because I feel like some transformation is happening with these cards that just came out. You know what you're doing, and you are completely aware, and you are deeply rooted in it, and you're not being led this way or that way. You still focused. That's going to help you manifest, especially when you have a good time. Hey, and say the universe works fast when you're having fun, and that's very true. So good on you, Sagittarius. That's a really nice reading. It was a very balanced, good energy reading. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and comment. Let me know how you're feeling about it or what you have going on and how you are braving it, regardless of what anyone else is saying. Okay? So again, thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.